So this is another set of presenters for today. Okay, this group will explore teaching strategies for vocabulary enhancement in English language literacy for secondary level. And I believe that the presenters are ready to present their research proposal.
Hello, good day. We are privileged to have you here, our esteemed panelists, Dr. Elena Manalo, Dr. Maria Regina Milagros Manabat, Mrs. Ruth Ann Chusmi, Mrs. Rona Torres, and of course our research instructor,
The sexy.
Annalisa, Dr. Annalisa Ramos.
Sexy.
Oh, yes. Sexy. Doc Annalisa Ramos. And of course, allow me to introduce my fellow researchers. We have here Ms. Marate, Ms. Alvarez, Ms. Tiamson, Mr. Reyes, and Ms. Morales. Okay. So, English language literacy plays a pivotal role in shaping success, not only in the academical settings or academic settings, but also into a much more broader life context. Particularly, vocabulary is a foundation. It is one of the most fundamental components of literacy. It allows us to communicate, understand, and even express ourselves. It enables us individuals to have to convey our feelings. To convey our feelings. And also, this study will be providing a practical guide to teachers to have a practical guide to teachers to improve their vocabulary acquisition into a more systematic and cohesive manner.
So why we delve into this study? As a future English language teacher, we encounter a lot of learners who are lack in vocabulary that leads to poor reading comprehension. In fact, in 2022 PISA results, the Philippines ranked as 77 out of 81 countries. This only indicates that there is something we need to address on, and that is the teaching strategies on vocabulary enhancement. On the other hand, this study also indicates that we all know that there are a lot of existing teaching strategies, but our study will differentiate itself from these methods. Most of the related literature and studies are quantitative, wherein their data is relying on the random participants. So our study is a qualitative, focusing on gathering data based on the lived experiences and ensuring that we meet the specific criteria to identify the effective teaching strategies. This research will also give solutions to the identified gaps that we have to be discussed by one of the researchers. This research will greatly contribute to, especially to the educators, to improve and create a long-term impact for learners for future academic growth, professional development, and global competence. So this study aims to explore teaching strategies for vocabulary enhancement in English language literacy for secondary level. Second is to identify the challenges faced on vocabulary instructions. And lastly, it will also help to provide effective teaching strategies, recognizing the existing gaps and areas for improvement based on the teacher's insight. Therefore, the researchers have decided to conduct a study on exploring teaching strategies on vocabulary enhancement and English language literacy for secondary level.
Our research is supported by two theories, which are self-efficacy theory by Bandura and social-cultural theory by Vygotsky. In self-efficacy theory, if the teachers are motivated to teach their students, they are more likely to engage in a innovative and adaptive learning strategies, leading to a more positive learning environment. On the other hand, sociocultural theory is, we all know that, is about social interaction and collaborative learning. And if the teachers has a good social relationship with their students, they can help them engage with social interaction with their students, leading to a more collaborative learning. Additionally, zone of proximal development is under sociocultural theory, which the teachers can use as a guide through scaffolding with the use of the strategy I do, which teachers are the one teaching first, and we do, which the teachers guide their students, and you do with the students will be doing the activity alone. And furthermore, we integrated our research, our theories with our teaching strategies that can be also used to overcome our gaps.
Our dear panelists, this is how and why we, the researchers, identified these 5 crucial gaps that impede vocabulary enhancement. In fact, through a review of existing research, we identified this because these have been the most identified barriers in acquiring vocabulary knowledge. Despite the significance of vocabulary in language learning, these 35 barriers need to be addressed. Inadequate training, limited exposure to new words, insufficient professional development, outdated teaching method, and limited access to resources. Our study aims to bridge these gaps through exploring, through identifying the best of the best strategies that can address or that will address these 5 problems.
So today again, for our research methodology, we have employed a qualitative, descriptive, phenomenological research design as we aim to get the lived experiences of teachers as they experience those teaching phenomena, and that with those phenomena we are able to get, we could get their varied insights, their varied opinions on how they would possibly integrate a much better or best strategies that they could use for vocabulary enhancement. For a population of the study, we have involved 10 licensed secondary level language teachers within the public schools and vicinity of Binyan City, Laguna, because we chose this vicinity because the researchers is within this reach, and that we have found out that we have found out that there are still public schools who lack language teachers, and that there are still a lot of problems here, specifically in Binyan vicinity, that lack of vocabulary enhancement among secondary levels. The research also applied a robot photo technique. This research will administrate a detailed experience and will help us gather the best respondents, and that they fit our criteria. We also employ the criterion sampling techniques, which we have the gender, their tenorship, the secondary level language teachers, and if they have attended training, seminars, webinars that fit their teaching experience. We have get at least 5 years of teaching service, because according to Canilla's study, teachers who have at least 5 years of experience will generally have impact on our SDG 4 or our educational quality. They will leave a long-lasting impact on teaching skills. They could give support on our students on getting more knowledge on vocabulary development, and lastly, they could be a model, they could be a role on how those students will learn effectively and efficiently. Here are now the validated questionnaires that are made and get from the recommendations of some in the previous studies, to which these questionnaires are subject to suggestions, and that these questionnaires will be implemented via open-ended questions for us to get more ideas, more in-depth experience, or more deep strategies that teachers would use for their vocabulary instruction.
Then, the researchers will proceed in analyzing the data by bracketing the self-conceived real-life experiences to avoid research bias. Then, they will conduct a one-on-one interview where they will give the 10 validated questionnaires to the participants where they will give the open-ended questions to delve into much more deeper questions. With that, the researchers will now analyze the data that they extract from the one-on-one interview, where they will use a thematic clustering to group the same answers in every questions. Then, for the last step, the researchers will now interpret which are the best teaching strategies for the vocabulary enhancement. To comply with the Republic Act 10173 or the Data Privacy Act of 2012, the researchers asked for the permission of the participants to be interviewed by handing out the consent letter to the participants stating that all information that may be gathered will be stored securely to prevent unauthorized access. The researchers will create a friendly, warm, and non-intimidating environment so that the participants can share their experiences, ideas, thoughts freely and confidently. Then the interpretation of data aims to reflect to the specific answers of the participants without any manipulations. Yeah, once the participants already give the consent to the interviewee, they will now proceed to the one-on-one interview. And once the interview was done, if the participants ask for the results of the study, it will be allowed since it was their rights.
Thank you for listening. We are now open for your comments, questions, suggestions. But now, we honestly telling you that we're still working on our research. But thanks to Dr. Annalisa Ramos because you helped us to make it into the final proposal defense.
Okay, so thank you for that presentation and congratulations. Meron kay abstract. Wala pa naman dapat abstract. Tinapos na yung answer. Pero, kapast tense na, no? Okay, so...
Kaya siya kaya abstract na. Really, it's sorry to say, there has been much studies conducted regarding teaching strategies and how to enhance the vocabulary, right? Yes. That's why you did not even identify that there's a gap in terms of study pertaining to how we can develop the vocabulary enhancement or at least enhance the vocabulary of our students. So the main question here is, what do you think is something new that your study will be able to contribute to education, particularly for DSL? Andiyan na yan. Yes.
So our study from the title itself, so teaching strategies for secondary level. So we are the BSN, the Bachelor of Secondary Education, and eventually when we graduated, we will have or we can encounter this. So this one is new or unique from the studies existing because they are focusing on the quantitative. They are more on the percentage, but we are focused on the lived experiences or what is the real happening on the real setup of the what is really happening in the public school, in the private school.
Yeah, I understand that you have to justify the need for it. But I'm saying is that there are already existing teaching strategies which you can actually just copy for you to be guided when you go to the classrooms yourselves, right? But yes, Ms. Darla, anything
Well, additionally, we have limited empirical evidence po on how these strategies can be integrated po into a more cohesive po and systematic manner. That's why we conducted our study. So that we can...
Can you tell me, what are those teaching strategies that you know that will enhance vocabulary development? Or, I mean, vocabulary? Yes, Ms. Morales.
Differentiated approaches and multi-sensory approaches and collaborative and innovative method, and also being a tech savvy because now that we are in the 21st century.
Okay, what about Ms. Reyes?
As previously stated by Senator Morales, is differentiated instructions, multisensory approaches, collaborative learning, culturally relevant materials, and technology integration.
Alright, what about Ms. Chamson? Anything to add? Not mentioned and not mentioned by the two.
For me po, aside from what they stated, so for me, it is important to address the diverse learners. So the multi-literacies approach, which we can cater the diverse learners.
Alright, what about Ms. Alvarez?
In addition to that, our educational system is still changing and will continually develop. We are aiming for a more specific vicinity since this study is from all our experiences on how we have gathered the vocabulary. We have been on a lot of activities and reading programs, yet those students still has a lot of problems, particularly in secondary level. They have a lot of problems na they know how to read, yet they doesn't understand our
They don't
basics.
understand.
Yes.
Okay, what about you, Ms. Malate?
As they stated already, the most of the strategies they already stated everything. Naubusan po ako. Ayan, so based on our experience in our NSTP class in our first year here in St. Michael with Miss Remoto po, same as Miss Rhea, we see the problem of the students who knew how to read or they don't know what does the meaning of that word.
Actually, the issue now is it still really the problem? That's something that I would like to know. Problem pa ba talaga yung vocabulary? Considering now, I'm talking of the lower levels. Yes, Ms. Morales.
Yes, ma'am. So going back to PISA po, and we are ranked lowest. And with that po, we can see that there is really a problem in vocabulary. When we say vocabulary, it is also connected with the 5 micro skills that we are really need for not only academic but for future, for professional, and also in
Yeah. Did you say
our
that?
life.
Kasama
and
yan dito,
long-term,
Ms. Morales?
I think it's not stated there, the 5 micro skills.
Right. So, yun pa lang, that's what I'm saying. That you have to integrate that. Kasi yun ang mahalaga eh. That's why I'm asking you, problema ko ba yung vocabulary? And the best to actually state that is the PISA result. And yung PISA result na, ma'am, huwag ka na mag-question, ito talaga eh. The result speaks for itself. Ayan na nga po, ang laki ng problema sa vocabulary. That's why there's a need for us. Ang problema ba, teaching strategies ng mga teachers? Dahil ang issue nyo is how are we going to improve the vocabulary, and the teachers are the ones in charge of that. So, teaching strategies
Why?
gusto nyo i-highlight.
Can you
But of course,
justify that?
yung justification nyo, yung PISA, magandang justification na hindi nyo naman nilagay dito.
Yung PISA po,
And then,
nandyan. Pero yung multi-sensory
Yung
Walang
approach.
detalye.
Yun nga. So, more on the focus of the vocabulary. Okay? Now, isa pa, tinignan ko dun sa inyong conceptual framework, meron kayong tenor shape. Ano yun? High pitch, low pitch? What is tenor shape? There's a shape. So, it's not tenor shape. That's tenure shape. Sabi ko, may singer na dito po, singer to. Kumanta ka na lang, singer. Kasi pagkita ko nung ano yun, ano
Ako, hindi ko alam yun.
vocabulary, ako nagtak sa vocabulary. What is
We did the study.
But I want the group to emphasize why you are focusing on the teaching strategies. Why? Can you articulate that to our panel? Why?
So we focus on the teaching strategies not only for our own self, but when you are educating a student, it is important to know of the teacher.
No, I'm expecting you that you answer based on the existing studies. No, what makes your study different? Why you are focusing on the teaching strategies? So your experience is just a support to the issue. So I want you to provide them the empirical presentation why you are delving into teaching strategies.
Because as we have said, we gathered the gaps, which is the insufficient professional development, and also using the outdated method. That's why we focus on the teaching strategies.
The reason why I'm asking that, because ganito, I know that you're teachers, no?
Yes.
And that's the experience you observe, no? Whatever issues, and sa isa na yan. But in research, you start your claim that your work is new when you review existing studies. Okay? Then your experience is just a support to that
Yes.
issue. Okay? I-clarify ko lang para dun sa paper natin, yun ang unang i-emphasize. Okay?
Yes,
So what I will recommend, we're just going to summarize yung objectives of the study because the first, the same with the second. Pares lang.
Okay, in your own opinion, what do you think would be the best strategy? In your own opinion, I'm not referring to previous studies conducted. What do you hope or expect to get as would be the effective strategy for enhancing English language literacy? What you're third year now, fourth year?
Yes, third year.
Alright. So what do you then yeah.
Based on our favorite po, which is the social cultural theory po by Bandura, and the self-efficacy theory po by, baliktad. Self-efficacy theory po by Bandura, and the social cultural theory po by Vygotsky. These two po, helps, or these two frameworks po, gains the knowledge, or by bridging the gaps po between the social social dynamics po and psychological factors po of the teachers and also the students. Also po, dun po sa social cultural theory po ni Vygotsky, we also stated din po dun po yung scaffolding, which is important po in integrating knowledge for the students. Scaffolding.
And for me po, the best strategies is about the real life experience or the lessons that the student or the teacher knows through life. Yung natutunan po sa buhay. If you apply that, it's habang tinuturo po, mas maiintindihan po pag na-experience po. That's what I want to
English language.
Sorry po. Yeah, so for me, the best teaching strategies is real-life application or real-life learning.
Like what? How do you do that? How do you implement that inside the classroom?
So, for example,
How can that
me as the
enhance?
teacher, I can ask my students, not to force my students to talk or to share their experience, but I just want to use real-life experiences in teaching. For example, while teaching a certain topic, for example, is you want to make your student understand the process of, for example, photosynthesis. Wala yung science. Photosynthesis. You let your student
Describe it.
magtanim po or try
Do it.
do it
Experiential.
ano, sa sarili niyo po. Ayun. Para, so, by that, he can observe how the plant or the process of photosynthesis, just like, thank you po.
The use of real life situation.
Yes.
Okay. Now this, I'm sorry. Now this is not what you expect, no? But in your own opinion also, I just like to explore also. What do you think is the root cause of these problems regarding vocabulary, students with Ms. Alvarez?
I think the root cause of this, firstly, mainly, is the motivation. Because motivation of both of learning, motivation to learn. Because without those ideas, without those knowledge of I want to learn, I want to study, and I want to be better for myself, for my country, or for my community, the student will never learn, and the teacher can never teach a student who doesn't want to learn.
No, what I'm trying to say is the root cause of this problem regarding poor vocabulary or, yes, Ms. Manalo.
I think it's about the motivation, both teachers and students. It's not just about the students' motivation to learn. It's about the teacher's motivation on how to teach and the students' motivation on how to learn.
Yes, Ms. Jameson.
In my own opinion, one of the root cause of poor vocabulary is that the influence of technology, and also what is really happening in the family, the support of the family, and also from the community.
Okay, Mr. Reyes.
In addition po, I think, in my opinion, the root cause of the lack of vocabulary skills are the learning environment po ng mga students. Since not all people are privileged to learn or to go to school po. So that's why yung learning environment po is the cause.
Ms. Morales would like to add something.
Overtime na pala.
I think it's the teacher in the primary level because they are allowing their students to pass even though they don't know how to read, they don't understand.
Why?
And so
Okay, anyway,
No.
due to limited time, but the reason why I asked that is because you're already addressing secondary, right? Now you're saying that the root cause starts from the primary level, okay, primary school. So, don't you think it would be more meaningful if you if you adjust your focus instead of secondary, you start with the primary? Or you said earlier that there were already studies conducted involving human support. You may refute my because this is more focused on why secondary?
Why?
Why secondary level?
Method yan.
Sabi ni
We are a secondary teachers
Yes.
po. We are a future educators in secondary level. So we decided po to conduct it in the secondary levels teachers po.
No, but when you do research, you are supposed to have a contribution, right? The problem is they're already there in the secondary. Now you're saying that the problem starts from primary. So how do you solve a problem? Diba? Like Maria. Okay, do you wait for them to reach secondary level and address? Or now that you know that the problem starts from the lower level, why not start from there? Kasi ano yan, domino effect. Yes, Ms. Morales, you were raising your hand. Bakit ka
May tattoo kasi. Okay, go.
sabihin mo inclusivity?
Ay,
anyway, ito na lang challenge na lang for
Ah,
the
sige.
group. Ha? Kasi di ba, nakalagay naman sa dito sa inyong RLM, despite the availability of effective vocabulary instruction strategy, so meaning there are really existing. So yung kanina kong question na about the strategies, meron naman talaga. So actually the implementation, ang question kasi dito, what if they're using a lot of teaching strategies? The questions, are they effective? The reason why until now, yung question ni Ma'am Gigi na,
Kaya,
until now,
nandun
even
pa rin
in the
yung
secondary,
problem.
nandun pa rin yung problem.
Yes.
So how could you identify teachers who have actually used effective teaching strategies, and how would you know that they are effective teaching strategies? Diba? Eh, ang aaralin nyo lang mga teachers. Siyempre ako, I can claim, kanina kaya ako ay tinanong isa-isa. You even identify the strategies already. So, ibig sabihin, even you can even create your own strategies, right? So, alin kaya doon ang effective? Siguro part ng question nyo, effective. Eh, who says so? Ibig sabihin, sino nagtanong? Ako ba? Ako yung teacher na nagturo, sabi ko ba hindi ako effective? So, nandiyan na yung bias na effective sa aking paningin. Pero, who will judge that? So, yun ang challenge sa inyo, ha? How do you think this study, yun ang focus na will add up, considering that there are several teaching strategies already regarding vocabulary. So, hope that you will be able to find out, meron pa bang iba? Meron pa ba kayong lalabas na bagong strategies kayong makikita? O ito rin lang palang na-identify nyo dito sa RLM? So, kung yun din pala, wala namang parang bagong mga sa inyo. That's the challenge. Kasi yun lang nakalagay dito sa inyo eh. Kaya pareho ko.
Kasi yung results sa existing study same din. So,
Teaching
ang
strategies.
challenge dyan is yung manner of questioning. Kasi yung follow-up mga questions, di ba, hanggang you delve into the
Yeah,
different...
kasi most of your answers, you said that the problem is with the students, the foundation, support of the community, at home. But if you notice right now, most of our lower levels speak in
Yeah,
English.
yun nga. No?
Yeah, right?
May vocabulary kaya.
Oo.
Question pa ba yun?
Kaya nga, if you notice, even here, which is not common, you hear it from exclusive schools where children or pupils speak in English. But now, it's very common among the younger
Ay, hindi
generation.
from the, ano,
Okay, yeah. Kasi nga,
English.
during the pandemic, they have no source but to watch the TV. Peppa Pig, even the accent, they already adapted, right? So, you were saying you want to improve the vocabulary of the students. I'm just curious because in your root cause analysis, the problem is the support. Did you ever realize that the problem is with the teachers? Because you cannot share what you do not have. If you do not have good strategies, if you do not speak well, how can you teach students well if you yourselves cannot speak good English? Right? No, kasi you're English majors, right? In your justification, you were saying that it's a problem among them because lack of support. I mean, that's a given in the family. Dati, if you speak English, parang konyo ang dating. Ay, ang yabang naman or something. Social or di ba? Even the students or the person himself or herself will be ashamed because she doesn't want to be ostracized or identified as such. No? So, we're talking here of strategies, but you were saying that the problem is the support of the family or the community. I was just thinking, couldn't the problem be the teachers? As mentioned earlier, there are existing strategies, but if had they been effective, then this wouldn't be a problem.
So if that is the case, so they will change their subject?
I don't know, depends on their justification.
Follow-up lang kay Madam. That's the reason why, this is my problem. Okay yung study nyo, but it would be challenging because you will be using phenomenological approach, right? Yes. So, meaning to say, kasi one of your theories is self-efficacy. So, sabi nga ni Ma'am, baka naman ang problema teacher. So, therefore, since quali ang gagawin ninyo, check your set of questions. Sa questions nyo pa lang, you try to check not only the self-efficacy of the students, kasi sabi nga nila, magaling na mga students, how about the self-efficacy of teachers while they are using the strategies? So in your set of questions, ilalagyan niyo yun. Okay, for example, tinanong nyo,
what teaching strategies do you use? Okay. Can you tell us how you are, what are your experiences while you are using the strategies? So, ano niyo yung confidence niya, yung self-efficacy niya. Kasi ang teorya ng self-efficacy So, alam niyo yung self-efficacy na yan. Meron din self-efficacy ang teacher. Halimbawa, yung mga estudyante niya, Inglesera siya. Parang hindi siya marunong masyadong mag-English. So, yung meron namin ng self-efficacy doon. Okay? Oo, yun And then, you'll be using thematic analysis, right? Okay. So, but the number of participants you're targeting is only 10. So, it's not enough. Dapat pag thematic analysis ang gagamitin yung more than 10. Kasi hindi kayo makukuha masyado sa 10. Kung pwede nyo gamitin sa 10, IPA. Okay? Thematic analysis should be more than 10. 20, 25 would be good or higher. Okay, mga 30 or kung kaya nyo. So, yan ang challenge nyo. Okay? So, yun, think about yung mga sinabi nila kasi yung teacher ang inyong kahit na ba BS Ed kayo Diba? Pwede na teachers naman ang focus nyo, hindi naman yung estudyante
Kasi you're just limiting
Right?
because we are secondary.
Okay?
I-revise nyo yung
Focus nyo yung sa efficacy
ng teacher.
ng teacher. Baka ayaw nila, hindi sila marunong mag-English.
Yes.
Kaya yung vocabulary, baka hindi sila kumpante sa kanilang vocabulary.
Kasi sa kanila manggagaling.
Diba?
Kayo nga yung tenureship
Define.
Kayo talaga?
You shift the focus of your intro sa teacher's efficacy, okay?
Okay.
Kasi
teachers.
naka-focus kayo more on the
Yes.
students, okay? Partner. I think there's no questions. Meron pa pang follow-up because we're over time na for this group.
May naintindihan kayo sa suggestion.
Yes,
Oo, alam ang gagawin.
Yes.
Picture.
Thank you so much.
So, mamaya na yung birthday para hindi kayo magsialisan. Okay?
Picture.
Ayun, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So, what copy you upload?